Can you improve your health in 7 days by trying vegan? I was greatly encouraged by some people, yet called absolutely insane for even thinking about trying vegan. So instead of arguing about it, I put it to the test. I tracked all of these metrics for 7 days, completely limiting all animal products from my diet to see if veganism can improve my health. What I discovered is not what I expected, and I almost quit on day 5. Let's dive in. Now think to yourself, why would you choose vegan? There's 2 main reasons that I've found. Reason number 1, most people don't eat enough fruits and vegetables in their diet, and going vegan almost forces you to increase your intake. That means more vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber for you. Reason number 2, ethical concerns. A lot of people that choose vegan want to reduce their impact on the environment or animal cruelty. Whether you agree or disagree, these are major reasons why people adopt the lifestyle. Before we dive into results, let's talk about the rules. Rule number 1, no animal products whatsoever. Meat, fish, eggs, dairy, honey, all of it absolutely off limits. If it came from an animal, you can't have it. Rule number 2, most of your nutrition comes from plants and vegetables. Fruits, nuts, seeds, all of that. However, this is not a whole food experiment, this is a vegan experiment. So, less than 20% of my calories came from processed foods. Now that we have the rules defined, let's see what happened after 7 days. Every single day, I took my weight, I measured my waist, and I took my blood glucose levels as well as my Whoop metrics to see how vegan was affecting me. Now, let's briefly talk about what happened on every single day as far as my symptoms before we dive deeper into each individual metric. Day 1. I was actually pretty surprised. I had a really good workout because I was getting more carbs than I normally get. As far as the rest of my energy levels, they're pretty average compared to normal. I did have a little bit of gas though, a little bit more than normal. Day 2, I had a little bit more energy than day 1, so I was actually pretty impressed again. Also, I had a little bit more gas, cramping, and bloating that I had on day 1 that was a little bit uncomfortable, and I went poop 3 times, which actually isn't normal. Day 3, still energy levels a little bit higher than average at a 6 out of 10, and I still had the gas, cramping, and bloating, and actually I went to the bathroom a 4th time on that day, which still, 1 to 2 is normal for me. Day 4, I was actually a little sad with this one. I was starting to lose energy and motivation. My energy levels went a little bit less than normal, and really, I didn't even feel like working out whatsoever, so I actually took a rest day on this day. As far as gas, cramping, and bloating, they were still there. Day 5. This is the day I almost quit. I decided to make some tofu, and that tofu really did not sit well with me. I did only have 1 bathroom visit on this day. However, it was probably the longest bathroom visit that I have ever had in my life. I literally almost stopped this challenge after that and called it a 5-day challenge. Day 6. However, I still continued the challenge and my energy levels went back to normal, still gas, cramping, and bloating, as I've experienced this entire challenge. Day 7. This was by far actually the worst experience of the entire challenge. No. Had I known this on day 5, I probably wouldn't have continued. This night, I was farting all night long. I woke myself up, my sleep was disrupted. It was chaos for the entire time. Give me a drum roll. All right, here it is. The 3 metrics that changed. And boom. Okay, so here it is. I gained 2 pounds throughout this week. I gained 1 inch on my waist. However, my recovery did improve by 4%. Now, I actually believe this was because my workouts were horrible throughout day 3 on. I didn't have any motivation to work out. I felt very sluggish throughout this time, and if I don't have a harder workout, I'm gonna have better recovery. Now, as far as the other metrics, my glucose, my heart rate variability, and my resting heart rate, they all stayed exactly the same from 7 days prior. No impact at all. So what did I like about this experience? Number 1, I saved a lot of lives. How many animals would I have eaten throughout these 7 days? The other thing is I actually had to pay attention to a lot of labels, so my food awareness actually increased. However, there were cons. The gas, cramping, and bloating were so uncomfortable. I was so worried about farting on my clients throughout this entire week. Just look at the bathroom counter. I actually had to keep track of that because it was so apparent how much time I was spending in there. Also, the low energy and motivation really got to me. I didn't really even want to work out, which is totally not like myself. I'm normally pumped and ready to go every single day if I can. To answer the question I asked you in the beginning of this video, will I be healthier after 7 days of doing vegan? From what I can measure at home and how I feel, it's not true for me. The positives did not outweigh the cons in this diet. The best kind of diet is the one that helps you achieve your goals, you feel great doing, and you can actually stick to long term. If you've ever tried vegan yourself, please leave your experience in the comments below so that other people can get your perspective. For my next video though, I'm going to compare how carnivore measured up to vegan. See you there.